Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video we are going to be talking about GM and Nikola Motors. How I believe that GM will abandon Nikola Motors and the deal won't go through. At least that's my opinion anyways. I would appreciate a thumbs up for this video. Look, Donald Trump's giving me a thumbs up, so you guys should too. I'm just kidding, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I would appreciate a thumbs up. But before I begin that, I just want to talk about this. 2 women filed sexual abuse complaints against Nikola founder Trevor Milton. You know, I really don't think that they were they're able to even do anything about it, because as soon as Trevor Milton steps back into the United States, right now, nobody knows what Trevor Milton's doing. Nobody knows what Trevor Milton is. I think he's literally hiding right now from the government. And articles are going to come out, and we are never, ever going to hear anything about Trevor Milton again. He is basically a ghost right now. He's basically disappeared off the planet. Or not off the planet, but he's disappeared somewhere on the planet. He's like a ghost trying to hide from the federal, from going to jail. And that's going to be that's probably going to be the rest of his life. Because as soon as he steps back in the United States, as soon as somebody finds him, he's probably going to go to jail for fraud, in my opinion. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll hear, oh, Trevor Milton was caught and he's going to jail. But for now, I don't think he's going to jail. I think he's hiding. He's out of the United States, and there's nothing they can do about it. Because they have no the government, the SEC and the DOJ have no jurisdiction outside of the United States, so he's safe. So you know, this article was nothing, but this article basically shows that Trevor Milton is not a nice person. He is kind of a scumbag, in my opinion. But again, this could just be an article to short Nikola Stock to bring it down further. I don't know, but like ultimately at the end of the day, we don't even know if this story is real. This could be just an article posted out by CNBC to short Nikola Stock. So there's no factual evidence behind this, but like I said, the first time Trevor Milton talked, I knew that there was something wrong with him. And I was in agreement that Nikola Motors was not a buy. But I saw the stock, even though a lot of people were talking bad about Nikola Motors, I still saw the stock running anyways. So I knew that retail investors are not pushing up Nikola stock, and it's big money that is pushing up Nikola stock. It's a big giant game to them. So that's why I was like, oh, hey, you know what? I will make a video, buy 50 shares or 100 shares. I can't remember, 50 or 100 shares or something like that. Say that I bought some Nikola stock just before the merger, and then a bunch of people just came on my channel and were like, you're an idiot, you're gonna lose all your money, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, well, that's my reality. But, you know, I knew that there was a lot of bears. I knew that everyone was a bear. That's why I went the opposite direction. When everyone's a bear, I was a bull. Just simply because I think I knew that big money was going to push up Nikola stock. And I was right. Big money did push it up all the way up to almost $100. Then it fell back. Now it's trading roughly $20. So let's talk about the GM deal. GM strikes a partnership with electric vehicle maker Nikola. So this deal was like a no-brainer to GM. They essentially get a free 11% stake in Nikola for saying that they're going to help Nikola make the Badger. And then on top of that, like, it's not posted on the article, but according to some of my research, I don't have the posting up. They also have to pay GM $700 million. $700 million just to make the Nikola So they have to give GM 11% of their company. On top of that 11%, they also have to give GM $700 million in cash to make the Nikola Badger. So essentially, GM, it's like a deal that GM can't say no to, because it's like, hey, do you, like, if somebody came to you, say, hey, if you can you make this car for me? I'll give you $700 million and 11% of my company. They're like, well, sure, why not? You know, like, GM says that they did due diligence, but I don't know. I don't really think GM did very deep due diligence. They got an offer that was so good that it was hard for them to say no to. So they just say yes. But again, that is my speculation, and I could totally be wrong. And maybe they did a lot of due diligence, and maybe they won't abandon Nikola, and they won't, and they will still build the Badger anyways. But there's a few problems I have with this. First of all, Nikola has not enough money to build their factory and get GM to build the Badger. So the factory is going to cost roughly $600-700 million to make, and they have to pay GM another $700 million. They don't have enough cash to do everything that they want, so they're going to have to sacrifice something. And then the Badger prototype, I bet you, is still in prototype mode, and I bet you anything, like, this is just my speculation, but I'm thinking that they're not even building it. Like, maybe they started building it, but ever since all this trouble been happening with the short sellers, they probably put the project on mothballs and be like, okay, you know what, we might have to reevaluate if we want to continue to build this Badger, or did we want to, continue with our original business strategy of building these electric Nikola trucks, semi-trucks. So that's really the choice that they have right now. They can't do both because they don't have the money, unless they go to the bank and they borrow money, or they dilute their stock to get that additional $700 million to pay GM to do both. Those are the two scenarios that are going to happen, but in my opinion, it's going to be really hard for them to raise $700 million because nobody really wants to back the company. So I think that GM is going to abandon the Nikola deal. I could be wrong. This is pure speculation on my part. So we'll see what happens. So right now, Nikola Stock is trading at $19.30. I wish I kept my put option on Nikola. I would have been up on the monies, but oh well, too late now. I could gamble that Nikola is going to $10 and I could short it here, but it's kind of dangerous to short it here because it's literally at the bottom right now. You don't want to short a stock at the bottom. You want to short the stock when it's up, right? Like not here. You want to short it here. You're not here, like. So I'm probably going to stay away from it. I'm just going to watch this as it goes lower and lower and lower. If somehow a miracle happens and the stock bounces back to $50 and on stupid reasons like we showed off our Nikola Badger, the stock pops up to $50, I would short it. Because a prototype is not worth billions of dollars funneling into Nikola Motors stock. But if, like, I don't know, like a big investor came out and say, hey, I really believe in Nikola Motors and I'm buying 10% of the company, I probably won't short it. And I might actually go bullish. But for now, I'm probably going to go bearish on Nikola Motors. How Tesla, Nikola, and Donald Trump are connected. Ah, that's an interesting video. I gotta watch that as soon as I'm done. So GM is probably going to back out of the deal. GM stock probably just gonna trade sideways. It's still a real company, and kind of downtrending right now. If it goes low enough, I might buy some. But yeah, that's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this is at least 8 minutes. Oh, that's excellent. 10 minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.